For I say unto you that none of those men which were bidden shall taste of my supper. Okay. Let me start at the top, man. Luke chapter 14, verse 16. Then said he unto him, a certain man made a great supper, and bade many, and sent his servant at supper time to say to them that were bidden, Come, for all things are now ready. And they all came and they all with one consent began to make excuses. Okay? Stop making excuses, man. Right now, it is the time for you to get right. Stop making excuses. And they all with one consent began to make excuses. The first said unto him, I had bought a piece of ground, and I must need to go and see it. I pray thee, have me excused. Okay? All the worldly things, hey, that's all worthless, man. Okay? And another said, I have bought 5 yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray thee, have me excused. And another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come. So that servant came and showed his lord these things. Then the master of the house, being angry, said to his servant, Go out quickly into the streets and lanes of the city, and bring in hither the poor, and the maimed, and the halt, and the blind. And the servant said, Lord, it is done as thou hast commanded, and yet there is room. Okay? Not all of the elect have been saved, man. We are hoping, we are the hopeful elect, okay? The 144,000 alongside with the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. Only them are going to make it out of this upcoming World War III, man. And the Lord said unto the servant, Go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. For I say unto you that none of those men which were bidden shall taste of my supper. Okay? What is the supper that the Lord is speaking of? Okay, let's go to Matthew 13, verse 25. Luke chapter 13, verse 23. Then said one unto him, Lord, are there few that be saved? Yes. He had to ask that question. How many people are going to be saved, man? Okay? Because, hey, personally, even I'm not even perfect, man. Okay? Luke chapter 13, verse 23. Then said one unto him, Lord, are there few that be saved? And he said unto them, Strive to enter in at the straight gate. For many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. Okay? Once the master of the house is risen up and have shut the door, and ye begin to stand without, and to knock at the door, saying, Lord, Lord, open unto us. And he shall answer and say unto you, I know you not whence ye, I know you not whence ye are. When shall ye begin to say, We have eaten and drunk in thy presence, and thou hast taught in our street? But he shall say, I tell you, I know not whence ye are. Depart from me, all you workers of iniquity. Okay? Very few people are going to be saved, man. It doesn't matter how many times have you gone to the church. It doesn't matter. Okay? It means nothing you going to church. It means nothing. It's meaningless. It's vain. Okay? Isaiah chapter 66, verse Isaiah chapter 66, verse 1. Thus says the Lord, the heavens is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that ye built unto me? And where is the place of my rest? For all those things have mine hand made, and all those things have been, saith the Lord. Okay, let me read that again. Isaiah chapter 66 from verse 1. Thus says the Lord, the heavens is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that ye built unto me? And where is the place of my rest? For all those things have mine hand made, and all those things have been, says the Lord. Okay, the Lord made everything, man. Okay, that building that you go to, saying I'm going to church on Sunday, on Saturday, whatever day that you might be going, the Spirit of the Lord is not in those churches, man. It is not in those churches. Let me get a 2 Samuel. Second Samuel. Okay, 2 Samuel. Second Samuel chapter 7 verse. Then when Second Samuel chapter 7 verse. Second Samuel chapter 7, from verse 4. And it came to pass that night that the word of the Lord came unto Nathan, saying, Go and tell my servant David, thus says the Lord, shalt thou build me an house for me to dwell in? Whereas I have not dwelt in any house since the time that I brought up the children of Israel out of Egypt, even to this day. But I have walked in the tent and in the tabernacle, and all the places wherein I have walked with all the children of Israel, spake I a word with any tribe, with any of the tribes of Israel, whom I commanded to feed my people Israel, saying, Why build ye not me an house of cedar? Now therefore, so shalt thou say unto my servant David, Thus says the Lord of hosts, I took thee from the sheepcote, from the following of sheep, to be a ruler over my people, over Israel. And I was with thee whithersoever thou wentest, and have cut off all thine enemies out of thy sight. And I have made thee a great name, like unto the name of great men that are in the earth. Moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel, and I will plant them, and they may dwell in a place of their own, and move no more. Neither shall the children of wickedness afflict them. Okay, so even King David, man, the great King David from the tribe of Judah, he tried to build an house for the Lord, but the Lord said, No, David. Okay, and 2 Samuel chapter 7 from verse 12. And when thy days shall be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, and I will set up thy seed after thee, which shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom. He shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever. Okay? The only person who was allowed to build a temple, a so-called church, was King Solomon. Okay, not these pastors. No, only King David. Okay, he shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever. And I will be his father, and he shall be my son. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of men, and with the stripes of the children of men. But my mercy shall not depart away from him, as I took it from Saul, whom I put away before thee. And thine house and thy kingdom shall be established forever before thee. Thy throne shall be established forever. Okay. Let me get Acts chapter 4. Acts chapter 4, verse 48. Okay. Acts chapter 7, verse 48. Let me start it. Acts chapter 7, verse 47. But Solomon built him an house, howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as said the prophet. Okay, heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will he build me, saith the Lord? Okay, Acts chapter 7, verse 48. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet. Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will he build me, saith the Lord? Okay, 2 Corinthians. Okay. Second Corinthians. First Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14. Verse 15. First Corinthians chapter 6, verse 15. Know ye not that your bodies are the members of Hamashiach? Shall I? It's like, First Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14. And the Most High hath both raised up the Lord, and will also raise up us by his own power. Know ye not that your bodies are the members of Hamashiach? Shall I then take the members of Hamashiach and make them the members of an harlot? Okay? All these churches, man, they are the harlot houses pursuant to Jeremiah, man. Okay? Know ye not that your bodies are the members of Hamashiach? Shall I then take the members of Mashiach and make them the members of an harlot? The Most High forbid. What? Know ye not that he which is joined to an harlot is one body? For two, saith he, shall be one flesh. But he that is joined unto the Lord is one spirit. Okay? Let me get in Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 6. Jeremiah chapter 5. Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 7. How shall I pardon thee for this? Thy children have forsaken me, and sown by them that are no God, when I have fed them to the full. They then committed adultery and assembled themselves by the troops in the harlot houses. Okay? Those are the churches. They are harlot houses. Okay? That's why you find most people in these churches every Sunday or Saturday. Okay? The Bible is calling them the harlot houses, for that's what they are. How shall I pardon thee for this? Thy children have forsaken me, and sown by them that are no God. When I had fed them to the full, they then committed adultery and assembled themselves by the troops in the harlot houses. They were as fed horses in the morning, and everyone night after his neighbor's wife. Shall I not visit these things, saith the Lord? And I shall not, and shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation? Okay? That's all foolishness, man. Going to these churches is nothing but foolishness. Okay. Jeremiah 14 and verse 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Okay? For my people is foolish, they have not known me. Okay? Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 7. How shall I pardon thee for this? Thy children have forsaken me, and have sown by them that are no God. When I had fed them to the full, they then committed adultery, and assembled themselves by the troops in the harlot houses. Okay? It's all the cricket thing.
Card.
Okay? Jeremiah 4 verse 22. For my people is foolish, and they have not known me. Okay? Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 32. Can a maid forget her ornament, and a bride her attire? Yet my people have forgotten me days without number. Okay. Can a maid forget her ornament, or a bride her attire? Yet my people have forgotten me days without number. Okay? Days without number. The 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they do not know who their power is. Okay? Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 20. For of old time have I broken thy yoke, and burst thy bands, and thou saidest, I will not transgress, when upon every high hill and under every green tree thou wanderest, playing the harlot. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy, a right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant, a strange vine unto me? For of old time I have broken thy yoke, and burst thy bands. Okay? How many captivities have you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and all of you who are scattered across the four corners of the globe, according to less that one, what our iniquities deserve? How many captivities, man? Alright? So many of them. The Babylonian captivities, the Persian and the Mede, a whole lot of captivities. But this one is the last one. For of all time I have broken thy yoke,